Slip sliding. Jackson watched the blue moon slip from a harbour of clouds, and from where he slumped on a park bench at the very edge of nowhere in New York City, he saw himself sailing away. Not for a point of light on the porch of home, or the glow of a bar to warm his bones, but to the tip of a flat world, now tilting to speed his slide. Jackson began flailing his arms, like the doomed passenger careening down the deck of the Titanic, grabbing at trees and litter bins, signposts and railings, the open door of a Mercedes, just missing one outstretched hand before spinning through his mother's open arms, only to flail through a marriage, smash through the window of a folk club, clutch at the mic stand, burst through the back door, down the alley and out to a world of warping light, all pouring into the singularity of his one terrified eye. So we find Jackson C. Frank on the streets of New York City looking for Paul Simon, the producer of his first and only album. Paul would save him. Paul would bring the music back. Paul would resurrect his career. Jackson had left his mother's home without a buy or leave. No note. He just went looking for Paul.
Doctors mended my heart, you broke it again. Your note was an empty room, you didn't use a pen. Hissing gas fire in the hot light, staring at the phone. Don't forget me, I'm your mother, I felt you burn.
I'm looking for Paul all over NYC, the only living boy in New York, gonna set me free. Looking for Paul again, he's waiting on me, the only living boy in New York, gonna set me free.
Fall asleep in this chair with the TV on, awake to static on the screen, a film about my son. Sometimes I stare at the window, the pain looks back at me. There's a face of an old woman lost in her history.
I'm looking for Paul all over NYC, the only living boy in New York, gonna set me free. Looking for Paul again, he's waiting on me, only living boy in New York, gonna set me free.
Crucifix on the wall, it's always been there. I take my pills and pray to Jesus about this cross I bear. A ready meal in the oven, I'm eating for one, but there's a place set at my table for my long gone son.
I'm looking for Paul all over NYC, only living boy in New York, well he's got to set me free. I'm looking for Paul again, he's waiting on me, the only living boy in New York, he's gonna set me free. I'm looking for Paul again, he's waiting on me, believe it, he only lives set me free.
Get out the back, Jack! In 1965, Sandy Denny had a boyfriend who persuaded her to give up training to become a nurse and take up music as a full-time career. Sandy Denny's boyfriend was Jackson C. Frank. 9 years later, she picked up a 12-string guitar at home and wrote the song Stranger to Himself. He was a stranger to himself, a spy in his own camp. And his money was his health, all thrown to dust by his very own hand. It's about Jackson, isn't it?
He was a stranger to himself, a spy in his own camp, and his money was his health, all thrown to the dust by his very own hand. Yet his beauty lingered still, beyond the draining of the sand. Between was the other side of the hill, richer was the other man's land. But we loved him just like brothers would. We loved him like no others could. And she loved him like a lover should. Take good care of an aching heart. You never can replace it. You know you are the master of your art. You realize that when you think it fit. Those orbs of blue are jading away. No laughter from them dances. Yet you're bound to remember this one day. Hazards are risks and risks are chances.
You can run for cover like a frightened hare, till it's all over, and there's no one there. You can run for cover like a frightened hare, till it's all over, and there's no one there. You can run for cover like a frightened hare, till it's all over, and there's no one there. Cause you daren't discover that we really care. Living is a gamble, honey. Loving's much the same. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues have run the game. Maybe tomorrow, baby, someplace down the line, I'll wake up older, honey, so much older, mama. I'll wake up older and I'll just stop all my crying.
Take a boat to England, baby,
maybe to Spain.
Wherever I have gone,
Wherever I've been and gone,
wherever I have gone, the blues have been the same. Take a boat
to England, baby, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone,